Bro, have you ever had your like ear like clogged with fucking earwax? This is a gross way to start this, but
actually, yeah,
it's a good thing I didn't have it on the right scene until 2 seconds ago.
No, but
I mean, there's like grosser stuff to talk about. It's really not that gross.
But dude, and then like that one time it was so bad, I like couldn't hear shit, and like I'm already deaf as fuck, and I had to like go to the doctor, and they had to like extract it with like that like water gun thing. Have you ever had
wax?
That? And then the other half is like a needle or something.
Yeah,
right?
and they stick it in your ear, and then they fucking dude, and that shit comes out, bro, better than coming.
Bro, like you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I actually have experienced that. Not better than coming, but super fire. I had a fucking piece of wax. I swear to God, it was this big. Come out,
dude. Yeah,
it's like a ball.
And then when it comes out, everything's just so loud. You're like, I can hear again.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have to have the music in my car at fucking 60 instead of 20.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
I had a piece come out that was like this big and ended up just being cum.
Okay, all right, this has been episode 3 of Junior High HOTBOX.
2. We had episode 0.
Why did we do it number 0? It makes it confusing.
You guys are fucking dumb and you did it without me.
Because it was like a test episode. That's why.
True.
This is episode 2.
True. Get your shit together, dude. Or I'll start doing the intros. Bitch.
Well, I thought we weren't doing an intro. That's why I just said sup pussies, and then I was like, we're live, even though I was on the wrong screen and it was all black.
Well, so is that not going to make the cut?
I mean, it could just be a black screen for that 20 seconds.
No. That's super
just
quack.
Who cares? Like
that's quack. We don't need an intro. We already introed.
We're already live. We're doing it. This is it. This is what the podcast
we should have an intro. We should have an intro, and we should also have an outro.
No, we shouldn't have either. It should just fucking.
What if our intro is just we talk shit about Eddy the entire time?
I mean, it's an easy thing.
Doing it for 17 years. So
yeah, bro. Has it been 17 years?
No, it's been like 20. No,
it hasn't. If it was 20, we met. I was 12 when we met. So it's been like 16 years? 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah, 16 years.
Don't ask me how to do math. I'm fucking trash.
I love how we're just like quantifying like the amount of verbal abuse I get. It's awesome.
Does your cup say, I'm a what? What's your cup say?
Guess.
I'm a ray of fucking sunshine.
What do you mean guess? Read it.
Yeah, I don't need a guess. I know how to read.
Ah, it's fucking hot.
What scented candle is that?
This one is cinnamon spiced vanilla.
I was really hoping you were gonna go. This one is bussy.
Dude, have you seen those candles? It's like Gwyneth Paltrow. It's like this candle smells like a vagina. Yeah. I'm good.
I'll just go to a fish market.
Oh my god!
This is the nastiest episode. What the fuck?
Bless you.
All right, what do you guys want to talk about?
Well, on the topic of making fun of Eddy, remember how like Eddy can't say a bunch of words?
Yeah.
Or I guess he pronounces them really wrong.
Yeah, for some reason, your pronunciation on shit, and I don't know what it is, because like you don't have any like speech impediments or anything like that, or anything like that. Nothing like going on.
But for some reason.
But for some reason, certain words you just cannot pronounce it.
The biggest one from the big. Right. Hold on.
I'm gonna push back on this because you guys like neglect to remember that I was raised by a Nicaraguan family that can't pronounce anything right. Like my mom says "yar" when she's trying to pronounce "jar." So imagine like growing up with this. So of course. You think I like it? No.
Well, no, but no, babe, I'm recording the podcast. I love you so much. But here's the thing. We could say the word. We could literally say the word to you. And I'll be like, all right, repeat after me. Apple. And you'll be like, Appel. Like for some reason, you just see. Okay, Apple. No, don't do Apple, but
the biggest one is when Pokemon Sapphire came out. This is the one that I remember. And you're like, yeah, dude, I remember, I don't know what, because I think it came out before I even met you, but we were just talking about the Pokemon games. And then you're like, yeah, my favorite one is Pokemon Sapphire. And we're like, I was like, Sapphire? You're like, yeah.
Pokemon
and you're like, yeah.
Colosseum.
Yeah. Or Pokemon Coliseum. You're like, Pokemon Coliseum?
Yeah. No, those were pretty bad. But there's ones that I feel like I'm pronouncing right. Like it sounds right to me. Like what's
like what?
Like Wahoos.
Wahoos?
I don't know what I'm saying wrong.
I never knew that one.
Since you definitely don't know what Eddie's talking about, he's talking about Wahoo's Tacos,
Which
famous
is
taco chain in SoCal.
Yeah, fish. It's like fish tacos and shit.
It's amazing.
Wahoos.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just
Are
said.
you Waluigi or what?
Wow. No.
Wow. That's insane.
Well, it's funny. I actually have a list of things.
Of words? You just took the time to make a list of over the years, or please say yes.
I have it from a very secret source.
Oh, Maddie sent it to him.
All right, so you see the group? I made a group chat with us. You guys see that where I just said cock?
Yeah, wait.
Bro, why'd you send me a picture?
I was like, I know it's funny because I read that before you said that, and I was like, is he checking to like cock? Like, anyways, go.
So I'm gonna type words in this group chat.
Okay.
And I want you to say them. So I don't have, you guys will be able to see it, and I'll put them on the screen during the video. Yeah. So we don't need to like clarify or anything.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull this up. Are you just going through the list?
Yeah, I'm going to type out words and you're going to pronounce them.
Well, I can pronounce all of the words on those lists now. So it would be like different if you were just randomly picking words. You see what I'm saying?
I'm going to put them out.
All right, fine. Do whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to nail this shit. This one always fucks me up.
I'm gonna nail this shit. The first word, Eddie's like, "Oh fuck."
DELUXE.
See, you're joking. You're joking.
At this point. that one fucks me up. I promise.
Like, has Eddie just been? It's like a long con, like since childhood, that he's just gonna keep doing it, and then one day he's gonna be like, "I was fucking with you," and that's it.
I think he's just an idiot a little bit.
All right, next.
Yeah, a little. Well, this one we were just talking about, and I know how to pronounce
it
now. Also, when I mispronounced it,
say it.
What? 12. Sapphire. Yep.
To be fair, this is the one that's like terrible that you always fucked up. So at least you had practice.
Yeah. I like PTSD. Herb.
What was it?
Herb.
I mean, it's herb, but that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. Herb. DREAMT.
Okay,
you got that one.
Yeah, that one's easy.
What would you say before? DREAMT?
I don't think that's on the list from what I remember. Oh, this one fucks my day. I feel like you mispronounced it on purpose, or you misspelled it on purpose.
No, that's how you spell it.
That is not how you spell. Hang on.
Sound it out. Don't sound it out, Ashley.
Yeah, don't sound this one out.
I know it sounds how it's not.
Just say it.
Sound.
Just say it. What first thing that comes to mind?
Rendezvous. Rendezvous. See, that's the one I'm just like,
you got
it. Doesn't sound like, yeah.
All right.
Oh. This one was a nightmare at Lakeside. Cooperation.
Okay.
Say it again.
Cooperation. There were hundreds of cooperations in my presentations.
So Eddie, when you play like a video game where it's like you and one other person playing a story game, what is that called?
Co-op. Yeah.
But what's this word?
Cooperation.
Better.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys want to play Coop storyline?
Coop. That sounds honestly kind of cooler.
This one, you got this one. What? Say that again.
Alumni.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we made progress. You know what I mean?
There's consistency, but there's also like I feel like you're going off list because there's definitely like a list that just fucks my day. Like, there's a list that I know.
Well, yeah, I'm sure Maddie has a fucking huge list of them.
She updates it weekly.
Yeah, and every time she's just like, "Well, here's another one."
Yeah, I think I did one recently, but I can't remember.
Probably.
So you are fucking with us, though, right? It's not real.
Oh no. Oh.
Like you just said cooperation, dude.
Cooperation. That's what I said.
Oh wow. Okay. See, you already made progress.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was like a weekly segment where we just give Eddy words.
That's actually funny. We should do it weekly where you just like pick an alphabet letter or something, and then you just like. But no, the one that fucks me up the most is Wahoo's because I feel like that's what it is. It's like I don't see.
No, it literally isn't what it is.
I hear you, but I'm hearing my. Forget it. Fuck it.
Oh man, that was good. Well, that was fun.
Oh, I thought you had more. Okay.
No, I don't have any more.
Okay.
Well, this is a weird segue, but something I wanted to talk about. You guys remember the first time you saw porn?
Oh, do I remember?
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know, but yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I want to hear your guys' stories first because I already know my story is gonna shit on both your stories.
Oh, I want to hear yours then.
Well, no, let's start with your guys' stories first. Because Eddy, you're gonna die hearing this when I tell you.
Oh man!
All right, I'll start. So, when I was a young lad, I used to play a game called RuneScape.
Oh, dude, that game is sick.
And know, part of playing online, was that considered a MOBA? Not MOBA.
Yeah,
MMO.
RPG. Yeah, it is.
Part of playing MMOs is that you may go on third-party forums, right? Get more information on the game, connect with people, do dumb shit, whatever it is. So I was on a RuneScape forum.
Oh, I remember.
And I don't know if you guys remember how forums work back in the day, but you could basically have a signature in a forum where you could add any type of image or text or whatever you want in it, like HTML type shit. You could put whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I was just scrolling through. Dude, I think it was called The Beehive was the forum. I don't know why that's random, but someone had a link in their signature. I click the link. What do I see?
Anal gaping.
Ned Flanders fucking Marge Simpson. Yeah.
I mean, did that get you going? Did you get bricked up? Did you get bricked up after that?
I may or may have not gotten bricked up.
How old are you?
You must have been 13, dude.
I was probably 11 or 12, something like that.
Oh yeah, because the Beehive was in 6th grade.
So the link turned out to be a bunch of fucking cartoon porn, and I'm not talking I'm not talking hentai or something. It was
cartoons it was that you watch.
Family Guy, The Simpsons, Kim Possible and shit, weird shit, dude.
Oh, Kim Possible? I'd have been down.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Wasn't it in Kim Possible that it wasn't, or was it Danny Phantom that had the one bad who was it? What was her name? The bad guy chick. What was her name?
Shigo.
Shigo, dude. Shigo's a baddie.
Come on, she's in a Jack Harlow song, bro. You're late.
Oh. Sorry.
I have some thoughts.
Dark hair bitch, and she looked like Shigo. She do.
Actually, for a second, let's spin off for a second to talk about Jack Harlow for 1 second.
Okay.
His new fucking song.
I'd fuck him.
I mean, me too. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about like the song. Did you hear it, Eddie?
I think so.
There's a certain line, and it's like 4 bars in.
Is that the one where it does it's sampling Fergie's song?
Who?
Did I mispronounce it?
Who? Whose song?
Fuck.
Whose song? Fergie?
Fergie, sorry.
Add that to the list. Add that to the list.
All right, Fergie.
No, it's hold on, let me look up the exact
First
lyrics.
class.
If she ever sees this, I'm so sorry.
He's talking about semen. That's what you're talking about. He says semen suggestively like 5 times in a row.
No. Hold on.
Wait, so is that the one I'm talking about though? He sampled. Yeah.
The Fergie sample, yes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look up what the exact lyrics are.
See, I can't. He has a really nice voice. Like I like his voice a lot, but like I feel like, and his beats are sick. So I'm like conflicted. Like, is the beat really sick, or does he actually have bars?
Okay, no, okay. Well, you tell me because I'm about to read you. This is like the first verse, literally I'm going to start at the 3rd line in, but the 4th line in is what is the part that I'm talking about.
All right, get to the punchline, buddy.
Okay, so it says, I don't care what frat you was in. You can't alpha me. Keep dreaming. Pineapple juice. I give her sweet, sweet semen.
Wait, that's an actual lyric?
Bro, I've never been more dead ass in my flippin' life. Like, absolutely no cap at all when I said that.
On God?
On God, my guy. Pineapple juice, I give her sweet, sweet semen.
Look, I'm actually a big Jack Harlow fan. I was a fan before he blew up. Just throwing that out there. That song is ass. The sample's cool.
It's really catchy until I just heard the lyrics. I'm just like,
I mean, maybe we think it's ass because it's for sure like directed towards like. You just muted yourself, Eddie. It's for sure directed towards like a woman's demographic on account of.
He's talking to us.
He's talking individually.
Oh, he's talking to the boys. He's just like, yeah, pineapple juice.
I mean, he sells
sweet,
music
sweet
to everybody.
semen.
Everybody's consuming it. He's talking to everybody.
Like he was in the recording room and he's like, all right, junior high HOTBOX.
Has any other rapper ever used the word semen in a verse?
Definitely.
I'm sure Kevin Abstract has from Rockhampton.
Think so?
He's pretty open about like giving head and shit.
But like, just that's just like a weird, like, I don't like, like that's just not. It's like that's like the medical term,
Bro, the stock for pineapple right now is probably just
skyrocketing.
I mean, what's worse, saying semen or the countless amount of songs that say, "Hey, bust it open."
Bust it open.
You know what that means?
That sounds
talking about a pickle jar.
But that sounds way more dope than just semen. Like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Do you know what busting it open means, right?
I don't know. Maybe you tell me.
I'd say look it up.
I feel like Eminem's use semen, but like as a double meaning, like see men.
Eminem fell off, but that's a whole other conversation.
You're a fucking idiot, but continue.
Okay, well, now we'll go back to the whole porn thing since we're talking about
Ned
semen.
Flanders, fucking Marge.
Oh my god, dude.
Homer didn't know.
That was the first time
that was my follow-up question. Was it like was he in the room like being cucked? Like I don't understand.
It's just it was just Ned. I don't remember the exact position.
Was Ned hitting it from like behind or like?
I don't remember the position.
Oh, that shit would be burned into my fucking
scarring.
memory. Yeah, I would never have forgotten that.
So like, I just spit everywhere because I'm laughing. So reenact this for me. Like you open the link, right? Like, do you panic and immediately click out, or do you like think about it and then you minimize?
I may have stayed for a minute.
Like, define a minute.
No shame.
Is it actually 60 seconds, or was it like 5 minutes?
Did I go back to the link and look at it again? Maybe. I might have once or twice.
Because I remember I used to watch The Simpsons a lot, so I feel like
no, you just made that up. No, I didn't.
You definitely did, dude.
I was a South Park kid.
Yeah, me too. Hey, but the real question was Ned Flanders fucking packing or what?
Yeah, is he hung like a horse? Or
Does Ned Flanders have slack on his cock?
Huge cock.
Word.
That's
But yeah, I wasn't like getting off to that shit, but I definitely saw it and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Because I had never seen real porn at that point.
Did you know what sex was at that point?
Yes.
Okay.
But I never saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my first impression of what it was.
Damn.
And then I remember the first live action I saw.
The first what?
Live action. Like
Yeah.
it's a fucking Marvel movie or some shit.
Yeah,
Essentially,
what was that?
It was a bald dude.
Stepsis gets stuck in the laundry machine.
Busty blonde, laying side by side on a couch. Her leg is up.
Nice.
From the side.
Yeah. Wait, when you say bald dude, are we talking Johnny Sins?
Nah, it was like a
don't be fucking weird. You know who Johnny Sins is.
Everyone knows who Johnny Sins is.
Johnny Sins is the
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Johnny Sins. Wasn't as ripped. Not as hot.
Yeah, Johnny Sins is fucking hot. I'd fuck Johnny Sins.
He's a relatively good-looking man.
I don't know. At a certain point when you're like so like fucking, no pun intended, veiny and like ripped like that, it's kind of like
he's not that.
He's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, not my cup of tea.
He's not what you're searching on Pornhub.
I'm more of like your average Joe kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're more of a
Manuel
Ferrar or whatever.
Huh?
Nothing, dude. I don't know why I know so many.
Lin-Manuel
Miranda. I want to know this.
No, I just know lots of male porn stars' names. Don't
Is
ask
that
why.
like off the C tier list or?
Oh no, Manuel Ferrar or whatever the fuck. He's goated as well.
Yo, how many porn stars can you guys actually name?
Because I think Sins is like S tier. Like,
did you just refer to him as just Sins?
like he's your boy. Oh, dude, no, Johnny Sins is S tier.
We've been boys for a minute.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, me and Sins are tight. We play Dota like every Sunday, dude. Called Sunday Sins. It's tight.
Hey, considering his repertoire of skills, I'm sure he could play Dota. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, bro. Fucking dude, he's a great actor too, bro. Doctor, fireman, plumber. He can play it all.
Yep.
And he also has a huge cock.
School teacher.
Yep.
I'd fuck him.
Stepdad, whatever.
Dang, I've named 2 men that I would fuck on this podcast. Who would have thought?
Who is the second? Ned Flanders?
Jack Harlow. Honestly, I wouldn't though. He looks like Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah, he does look like Mr. Tumnus. He does, bro.
He does not look like James McAvoy.
No, he looks like Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah, he looks like Mr. Tumnus.
Like he could have played Mr. Tumnus.
Bro, do you not know who Mr. Tumnus is?
Yeah, it was played by James McAvoy.
Oh, is that? I don't know.
We understand.
I don't know who that is.
The guy from
You've
Wanted.
never seen
Split.
That's where you go to? I think of X-Men.
Mr. Tumnus was in Wanted?
He's the main guy.
He's the main character. That's James McAvoy.
Wait, which movie's Wanted again?
With Angelina Jolie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they curve the bullets.
I was thinking of fucking Taken for some reason. I was like, that is not Liam Neeson.
No, that's Liam Neeson. And I'd fuck
Liam Neeson as Mr. Tumnus, imagine.
Yeah, imagine.
You have to run. The queen is coming.
We're getting sidetracked. We're getting sidetracked.
Ice
I can
Queen,
talk about.
I will find you and I will kill you.
You got to the wardrobe. I can't do. Oh, that was too good, dude. I'm crying.
All right, Eddie. What was the first time you saw porn?
Oh, dude, mine was nuts. So
it was nuts. It was just pure nuts.
No. In the sense that it was ridiculous. Oh God, if she ever watches this, my mom was in the other room.
Is that what got you going, dude?
No.
Oh God.
No, but I was about the same age as Sam. And I had remembered. Oh, actually, yeah, I was about the same age as Sam. I fucking forget who it was that told me this, but we were like walking around on the blacktop or something, probably around 6th grade. Sam, it wasn't like our group that we had. It was like some other dude that I talked with. I want to say his name was James. Maybe it was James, or I don't know. His name doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah. So we're like fucking playing make believe or some nerdy shit, and he drops the name RedTube, and I'm just like, do you mean YouTube? Like, what are you fucking talking about? And he was like, you don't know what RedTube is? And then from there he starts to explain, and I'm just like, nah, dude, this guy's trolling. And then, so fast forward, I'm at home, and I had like that old school Dell laptop where I would play RuneScape on, and my mom's in the other room. My dad at the time is still at work, and I'm just like, it can't be real, right? Like, he definitely meant to say YouTube, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So just out of sheer curiosity, I type it in, RedTube, and behold, like my eyes are just, it's like it's all in front of me, right? Okay. But the first thing that comes up is like, you know, when you like go to the site, it's like, oh, you must be like this to enter. Like,
oh, I know.
Yeah,
I'm a frequent regular there.
Obviously.
Oh, I know the memo.
Yeah. So that comes up, and I fucking panic. I'm like, oh my god, like, because I've never seen anything like this. I'm just like, is this like gonna notify my mom? Like, what the fuck? So I close out really quick, and then like I go outside and I make sure like my mom's still where she is, and she is, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go back and try again. So I go back on RedTube, and I
go back and try again.
You're like a fucking secret mission, dude.
Yeah, this is like operative, like Black Ops. So I go on again. What, for whatever reason, the thing that comes up like to verify your age, it like freaks me out every time. So I click yes really quick, and I just see a sea of naked dicks, and just
tight
everything. Yeah. And the first thing that catches my eye, because we had a babysitter who had a crush on. The first thing that catches my eye is like some video, like, oh, babysitter like does this with like,
you're like, yo, this could be me, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Because I immediately related, but it was like babysitters, like
great relatability.
Boy. And then you click on it, and then like the little boy ends up being like a full grown man who has like a 9-10 incher.
W cock.
But yeah, as I click on that, I notice that it like recommends other videos like YouTube, obviously. And I was like, school teacher. And then
you're like, yo, this can be me too, dude.
Like, damn, real life is crazy out there.
and then after that, you just started pulling your cock out whenever your babysitter came over and whenever you went to school and shit.
Well, no,
I remember that.
But then like it started to blow my mind, because like once I got to the school teacher stuff, I was like, oh, you can like really build out a specific cadence. Like there's like librarian
cadence.
And then there's like and then yeah, that was it for me. Not as exciting as you, but yeah.
I mean, sounds pretty exciting, dude. Sounds like a glorious day.
Sounds like you were like, yo, I know what I'm about to do to get an A in my math test tomorrow.
Hiding under the desk.
All right, Ryan, hit us with it. What's this fucking miraculous fucking story? And if it's not hype, the podcast is going to end.
I feel like I might have told you, Sam, but I know I haven't told Eddie this. And I can't wait to see Eddie's reaction to this. And this is 100% true. Like, this isn't a bit. This isn't some like I swear to God, this is exactly what went down. So I'm in 3rd fucking grade, first of all. So I'm like 9 or whatever. Wow. Yeah, early. And this fucking kid, he like just came to our school, and he was only there for like that 1 year. And this kid was like a little shithead, and he's like a little troublemaker or whatever. But like, I wanted to be friends with him, but like I was too much of a pussy to like do dumb shit with him, because I was like scared my parents were gonna like disown me and whatever, as one would. And then like, and I don't know how, but he gets a hold of, and remember, this is 2001. So, you know, internet porn wasn't huge by then. You know, there was still like magazines and shit. And somehow this kid gets a hold of like a porn magazine. And I'm not talking Playboy or like Hustler or something where it's like just like classy naked chicks or whatever, and you see some boobs.
Classy.
Like, oh, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, Playboy's classy, you know. They're
Never read a
they're
magazine in my entire life. Go on.
fine. I mean, yeah, no one reads Playboy. They just fucking make the pages.
They even
stick
have
together
words in there.
I don't know. They have ads. It's just, anyways. So it's not that. It's like, I don't know what it was, but it was like a hardcore porn magazine. Like, I remember he's like, and he brings it to school, and we like go behind the little fucking like what are those fucking things called? The portable, the portable, because the classroom at the time was in like a portable. So we go behind like the portable or whatever, and like he's like, yo, like look at it, and I was like, whoa, like, you know. And we open it up, first picture, it's like some chick like riding some dude like reverse cowgirl, like, but so you could see her like front view, and then so like dick is in her, and then she's got like two other dicks like in her mouth, like hard, like, and that's like the first. I always remember that was like the first image and I was like, what the fuck? And we're like flipping through it, and it's like crazy shit like that, like, you know, just like all like, you know,
Impressive,
obviously now,
to be honest,
obviously, yeah, really, but then I see in some of the pictures, like it was one of the pictures, like this chick had a dick in her mouth, and there's like white stuff on the dude's dick and coming out this nice lady's mouth. And obviously now as an adult, I know that was scum. But as a child, I was like, what is that? You know? And I'm like, look, and so I remember looking at my friend, I think his name was Johnny. Or John. I don't know if I call him John, but I know for sure it was John at least. And I remember like looking at him and I was like, hey, like, John, like, what's the white stuff like on the boy's penis or whatever, you know? And I said, and he like looks at me and he like scoffs. He's like, oh, like, really? Like, really, dude? And I like tried to play it off cool, and I was like, oh no, like I forgot. And like, oh, just remind me or whatever, you know? And he's like, oh, swear to God, he's just like, girls like it when boys put ranch dressing on their penises. I swear to God. And I'm like, oh, I knew that. I just forgot. Like, I knew
Obviously.
that. I knew that. I tell all my friends this from like 3rd grade until like 5th grade. I tell all my fucking friends that that's what's up.
What, this was like a thing you like had like a pamphlet or something? You were just spreading the gospel or what?
I guess. I don't know, but I just was like, dude, you hear some shit like that, you're like, I'm gonna tell fucking all my friends that, you know, girls like it when boys put ranch dressing on their penises. I tell everybody. I'm like, dude, I just fucking cracked the code. Like, that's what's up. Fucking, and then I'm like in 5th grade, and some 6th grader is like telling me some joke, and I don't remember the joke, but the punchline was like something along the lines of like, oh, and then he woke up with a handful of semen, was like the punchline. I don't remember, like I said, don't remember the joke. I know that was
fucked
like,
up joke is that?
I don't know, but and then I go, what's semen? And then he explains everything to me. He explains it all to me. He explains, like, I get the birds and the bees conversation, whatever it is, like at that age or at that time.
You get the TLDR bees.
And literally, yeah. And he explains, but the whole time he's telling me this shit and he's explaining to me what it is, all I'm thinking is like, I told all my fucking friends that it was ranch dressing. Like, and I'm freaking out. And I'm like, I'm going to look like a fucking idiot and shit. Like, I was like,
this is a 3-year operation of you spreading the word.
I've been lying to everybody that is ranch dressing for like years.
To be fair, you weren't lying.
I thought that was the case.
Yeah, you were just wrong.
I thought you were going to be, and I was going to lose my mind if this happened, but I thought you were going to be like, and then everyone started packing ranch dressing in their fucking.
Everyone started bringing just Hidden Valley in their fucking backpack.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like, yo, ranch, bro, what up? Nah.
So we have cartoon porn, classic babysitter teacher porn, and then gangbang magazines.
You were pointing at me when you said we're opposite.
All that matters is my point of view.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. But yeah. So,
I don't know if I want to dive too deep into it, but there's people that like
I do.
are like super anti-porn. Like that's like a movement, dude.
What?
Dude, my fucking ex at one point when we first started dating, she she was like, it's basically cheating if you watch porn, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Think of you when I fucking jerk? I can think of anybody. Why would I think of you? Like, I can like
You
it's
said
my
that?
own imagination. No, but I thought it for
No,
sure.
he didn't say that.
I didn't say that to her.
Why would I think of you?
I mean, honestly, like, really though, it's like I'm not doing anything wrong. I could think of anybody. It could be anybody. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, I think the idea is that porn objectifies women and creates an unrealistic view of how you should treat your partner, not only in bed, just in general. I think that's the idea. I mean, but then again, like, who watches fucking hardcore, like, humiliation porn or some shit and is like, yeah, this is normal? Like, no, that's like a weird kink that people like. Like,
Yeah,
exactly, which is fine.
Are kinks and like fetishes the same thing?
Yeah,
essentially, yeah.
I mean, I don't know the difference.
But like, I mean, I guess I respect people's opinion, but then again, like, I've never like watched porn and then been like, yeah, I'm gonna like go. I don't even know how to explain it, dude. Like, porn's never like given me personally an unrealistic view. Like, but I guess yeah, there's also a lot of fuckery in the porn industry and that kind of thing. Like, so
Yeah,
no
like
pun
that part.
no pun intended.
That part I understand. Yeah, we're also dudes, so like.
But also,
Yeah.
like, if it's ethically made and like everyone's consenting, like, what's the fucking problem, dude? Like,
Exactly.
jerk off, all right?
Yeah. The moral of the story is don't
Jerk
feel
off.
bad to jerk off. Yeah, just jerk off. Don't feel bad about it. Just clean up. And
Sam, I
we're
don't
done.
I don't know if you remember this, but do you guys want to keep talking about this?
No,
if
go
that's
for it.
cool? Okay. So like not long after that, remember when we used to read those mangas?
Manga, yeah.
Yeah. And it had just like the women in it were just like obviously like disproportionately huge boobs. And yeah. So I remember when I with the porn story I told not long after that, there's a website which we probably will need to blur out. You guys have been to Newgrounds, right?
No.
You've never been to Newgrounds.
I don't think so.
Okay, so basically it was just like another version.
I'm not a fucked up deviant like you sick piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
It's literally just another version of E-Bomb's World. But anyways, there's like some games on there that slapped that I would play. Like there was like a tank versus tank game, just like really stupid stuff. Anyways, there was an 18 and plus section. And when I click on the 18 and plus section, it's like a sea of hentai. And I'm like looking at this.
A sea.
I'm just like, what is this? And the first one I see is like, it's like some Pokemon one, or it's like Misty or with Brock or something. And I click on it, and it's just a full-on interactive game.
It's interactive.
Yeah, where you like
Sounds kind of
it's
fire.
Like, it's like a story, and like you
Yeah.
click through stuff. It like you're like as one of the characters in Pokemon, and that's
Was
like,
Brock packing?
Oh, he was packing golems and geodudes. If you get
Dude, yeah.
Jesus.
Brock is bricked up for sure.
Anyways, long story short, I went through this gnarly hentai phase where on my where
tell
like,
us more.
So,
What's more?
as I alluded to my previous story, like I was always paranoid about my mom like walking in on me. She has never ever walked into me. However, there was one time where Sam came over. I don't know if you remember this, Sam, but Sam came over. We were just kicking it or some shit. We were on my computer, and I had like a folder within a folder within another folder.
I said like tax returns 2009 or some shit.
Like 5th grade.
Sam's like, why are you doing taxes, dude? We're 10.
Because I feared that my mom would like go through the computer and be like, oh, what's this folder? Better make a folder within another folder, etc. And it was just full of Pokemon.
You were
Digimon,
saving shit?
Dragon Ball Z hentai. Yeah.
You were
like,
saving images and shit?
Well, you kind of had to back in the day.
I was curious and I didn't know what to do with my fucking thing. I was still
in my entire porn career, it's always been online videos.
Listen.
You never got porn from LimeWire?
No.
Never, actually. Never. Anyways.
You got porn from LimeWire?
Yeah, bro. It was like
what the fuck were you thinking?
It was like porn roulette. It was kind of like a game. You never know what you're gonna fucking get until you fucking open that shit up.
See, that is sus. Because what if you like roll the dice and you just get like people shitting and pissing on each other?
Yeah.
And that's what I get, dude. And I just deal with it. I don't know.
Anyways.
That's what I'm watching for the night.
That's why I'm fucked up in the head. I don't know.
As you're eating like a tuna sandwich, you just anyway. So Sam, we were kicking it one time, and I must have forgot to like put it in the folder. I don't know if you remember this, but I do. There is a JPEG on my desktop of like a very in detail like hentai picture, and then we were like on my computer, like looking at stuff or like playing RuneScape or something. I don't fucking remember what we were doing. Because that's like when you introduced me to your hockey friends that also play RuneScape. Another story. And you saw it and you're like, what's that? And I was like, nothing. And I like closed the computer really quick. Do you not remember that?
Absolutely no recollection of that whatsoever.
Damn.
Sam blocked it out.
I had to close that one off.
So he doesn't remember that one, and he doesn't remember we met in first kindergarten. Even I'm saying first grade now.
Dude,
so
I smoked a lot of weed when I was younger, dude. I smoked all that shit away.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is one thing I wanted to talk about. Because I've been watching this new show on Netflix, All of Us Are Dead.
I was watching it a little bit with you last night, even though I had no clue what was going on. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
It's a zombie show. And, you know, I'm kind of like I like The Walking Dead. I like 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Kind of a zombie fan. And I feel like this is something we have to talk about. Like, this podcast is going to continue for a long time. We need to at least have a brief discussion of what we would do in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, very easy. Well, first we establish a meeting point. That's like the first thing.
Okay.
Okay, well, how are we going to, like, we're establishing it right now?
Yeah, and then the second thing is
are we planning the potential real meeting spot right now?
Well, if you let me finish, part B is understanding, okay, we all have family members, right? Yeah. Who has, like, this is going to sound fucking ridiculous, but who has essentially, if you're thinking like terrain and like altitude and just like overall
altitude?
Are we going to continue the podcast like this?
Well, you said it.
Anyways. Because, like, I can't just... The point I'm trying to make is, Ryan's house is the nicest and biggest, so we should go there. Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, not to share any details with the people.
Hold on 1 second. Did you just wipe your nose with a fucking mask?
No.
Sam.
I
saw that, dude. You just trying to spread COVID around?
Dude, clip it. I need to rewatch that.
Okay.
I just needed a tissue, and I needed a tissue, and all I had was an old mask.
If you give me that mask, if I ever borrow one,
bro, I wash my masks. What do you mean?
I guess it's like a handkerchief. I guess I don't know. Anyways,
I didn't have a tissue. Eddie, get over it.
Okay, Eddie. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah. The point I'm trying to make is like my mom has a 2-story house with windows and a patio.
Probably best case scenario is 2-story house.
So I would be like, okay, we should meet at my mom's because strategically we can barricade the front, and if we need to, we have vision of like miles ahead.
And then honestly, not gonna lie, Eddie, if we're in a zombie apocalypse and we're stuck there with your mom, I'm killing your mom.
Oh,
I don't want to deal with that shit. She worries too much. She'd be stressing me out.
All right, so
She does.
What's the idea?
Yeah.
We're meeting with all of our friends and family, every friend we have and all their families. That seems a little.
We also need like 5 flares each.
Okay, well,
Where
none
are
of
we
us
gonna
own
get the
flares.
flares?
Yeah, I don't have a
Home
flare.
Depot has flares.
So we're just going to be able to walk on over to Home Depot and they're going to just still have them in stock, and the cashier's going to be working that day. She's clocking in during a zombie apocalypse and we're checking out.
Wait.
Ryan,
So is
we
this
obviously
reserved?
Get them in advance. We obviously get them not the day fucking of the world ending.
We don't know when it's going to happen.
Zombies
That's
aren't
what I'm
even
saying.
real.
Well, technically,
In this
They
hypothetical, they are. Yeah.
And in this hypothetical, we're going to get like a text message like, yeah, dude, zombies coming, and we're going to know ahead of time.
No,
Because you just
it's gonna just- it's gonna happen.
We would all have a point to meet at. We would all know if shit went south in the world. Okay.
Okay, so this is a general apocalyptic meetup spot. Doesn't have to be zombies.
We're talking about zombie apocalypse, right?
All right, so just to get this straight, we need a 2-story home.
Mhm.
All of our friends and all of their families are coming to this place. Is that what we like, or it's just us? Like,
I think we start with
everybody else, or what?
I think we start with us 3, and then our immediate family, and then anyone that could be what's the word?
of use.
Dead weight. We just later.
Yeah.
Samantha.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say. I was like, yo, Sam, I'm sorry, but she's probably got to go, dude.
Samantha's my wife. For anybody watching,
I'd be like, I literally that's the first person that came.
She'd be over it anyway.
Yeah, she'd probably be like, you know what? I'm fine with that, dude.
All right, so here's my thought: if we're all gathering at a 2-story home, right? I'm thinking every person within all of the families each gets their cars, sets them up in a zigzag fashion, leading up the driveway and throughout the entire street.
Like a Z for zombie?
No, like one pulls in like this way, one pulls in this way, one pulls in this. You know what I mean? Like we create a barricade. Yeah,
I get you. That's a better word. Okay.
All right. So here's what I think. We make the barricade, right?
Okay.
We make the barricade. All of us are there. Then we get the biggest dudes we have. We hit up Big 5, Costco, Home Depot, the big 3.
Yeah, the big 3, big lots.
See, because that's like people are going to be going to get guns and shit.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to look for.
No, because I think like once you bring firearms into the equation, then it really becomes like humans versus humans in that scenario. Like who has the most firepower to like The Walking Dead, essentially. Because like halfway through The Walking Dead, you're kind of just like, yeah, there's zombies in this fucked up world, but like
the people are more sketch.
People are killing each other more than the zombies are.
See, you know what's funny, and I know it's just a completely made up show. I think Walking Dead is a good example of how people would actually act if that would happen.
It's a pretty accurate representation of humanity.
Well, it's not accurate because that's never happened, and it would never happen.
No, I mean like theoretically.
Accurate display of human emotion and reaction as to what would happen, I think.
I don't know, man. I think people would be really shitty if there were ever zombies. Like, I feel like they would prioritize on killing other people.
What did you say? Prioritize?
Prioritize?
I think you said it right.
We'll look back.
See, Sam is just like trying to plug stuff that I can't say now. But
plug? What was that? No, I'm just gonna imagine
stuff, huh?
So,
but the point I'm trying to make is like, go ahead. No, you go.
We establish a meeting point. Then we're going on a run, a supply run.
We could even do like a point A meeting point and a point B. Point being like the roof of the nearest Costco, so we can get resources there. Then go to point A.
Nah, meeting at Costco, dude. Costco parking lots right now are already a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
like we're not meeting at Costco. We'll die.
Everybody
meets. We shouldn't go to Costco. We're gonna die.
That's a good point because every time we go to Trader Joe's to do groceries, I'm just like, there's fucking way too many people in here. So,
well, Trader Joe's food wouldn't last a day in the apocalypse. It would expire.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like grocery stores in general, but yeah.
So
continue.
We have a meeting point. We go on a supply run. What kind of food do we need? Like, how do you survive?
You get food that lasts for fucking ever. Canned food, baby food, dog food.
We're gonna eat dog food. Then again, you never know, bro. I think, if we're hungry, we might eat dog food.
It's not ideal, but like you have to really think about if there's no fucking food, and if I can't fucking grow anything for a long duration of time, gonna have some dog chow chow.
Dude, I mean, I'd for sure in Home Depot, I'd get some like seeds to grow like vegetables and shit. That'd be smart.
Yeah, like that's actually a good point. So we should like Home Depot
because then you get more seeds from the vegetables when you grow them,
and then we could grow wheat,
and you could just
make flour.
We have a whole area for planting. We need a nice house for this.
I got a backyard.
I don't know if you guys have been to my mom's. It's pretty nice.
She got a backyard that we could plant agriculture in.
Literally.
Cool. So we're still on the point of going to Eddie's mom's house, killing her immediately, and then we're fucking planting vegetables. Dope. I like it.
Let's be real though. This plan is not going to work as smoothly as we want.
No. If zombie apocalypse happens, I'm killing myself immediately.
Realistically, Jesus,
I don't want to deal with that shit, dude.
Realistically, us meeting
I already on a daily basis, I'm like, dude, if I just kill myself, I won't have to deal with this bullshit right now. Like a zombie apocalypse, I'll do it immediately.
You have like a glass case, and you're just like, please open if there's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like a samurai katana, and just all
right. So realistically, us three are probably not going to meet up at first.
Then why are we talking about the plan?
Because
the point of the plan is to establish a place to meet up.
But like if this actually were to happen, it'd be pure chaos. It's like, okay, I gotta go get my mom. I gotta go to the fucking valley to get Samantha's mom. Like, what? This is fucked.
What was the first thing I said?
Establish.
I don't remember.
I said us three, immediate family, and then the third consideration was anyone that's dead weight later.
Well, most of my family is probably dead weight.
Well, so what? Mom. Send my mother-in-law a text. Hey, drive down here. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it's not what you want to hear, but like, if I'm preparing for zombies, I'm not gonna drive to Yorba Belinda to get my cousins. Sorry. Like, I'm going to protect me. I'm going to protect Maddie. I'm gonna protect Karma, my daughter, and
it's actually your cat, and we're eating that cat.
Yeah, dude. What are we gonna do about my dogs, dude? They bark.
Honestly, they're great distractions. We can just toss one, like, figure it out. It's a joke.
That's not a joke. I mean, I'm dead serious. That's a great idea.
You're gonna throw Kiba to the zombies.
Ryan was talking about eating my cat.
If I'm hungry.
Maybe Ryan doesn't need to be a part of our survival group.
Like I said, I'm killing myself immediately if that shit's going down. I do not want to deal with that.
Even if you don't know the severity of the situation?
Well, dude, think of
one zombie is going to do it for you.
If there's one zombie walking down the street, yeah, I'd kill myself.
But Ryan, if you do that, what if the cure is actually in your blood pathogen?
I mean, I'll be dead. I won't have to fucking worry about it. I don't know.
Well, we wouldn't know because we wouldn't.
What am I supposed to do in a zombie apocalypse? Just not fuck now for the rest of my life? Fuck that, dude. Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, that's all I'm thinking about right now. It's like, oh, there's zombies. I'm not gonna be able to smash. I'm over it.
Dude, imagine zombies happen and we got the ones that could like sprint after you like LeBron James. That'd be fucked.
If LeBron James was a zombie, humanity would end.
Yeah, he's huge.
He'd get everyone.
He would be like king of zombies.
He would just dunk on all of us.
Dude, the different types of zombies, some walk, some like hobble, some full sprint triathlete after you. And
some grow out of the fucking wall and the dirt and just are like wall zombies.
Dude, Usain Bolt becomes a zombie, bro, and he runs at you. Holy shit.
And also, there's like no level of like holding back as a zombie when you're running. That's full sprint, dude. Full aggression.
If Bolt becomes a zombie, we're basically all fast food. Like, let's be real.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
That would suck. We'd be like, we're just in the food chain now. I was actually talking about this the other fucking night. Fucking how like dinosaurs and shit. Like, imagine if there's still dinosaurs, dude. We'd be
suck.
dinosaur. Fucking dude. That'd just be another thing we have to deal with.
Pterodactyls would just fuck our day.
You already are having like a shitty day. You get like a thing in the mail that like your fucking Verizon bill's going up. You're like, and then next thing you know, you walk outside, you're like fucking T-Rexes everywhere, and you gotta like run for your fucking life.
All right, new
dude.
hypothetical. Dinosaur apocalypse.
Well, hang on. I wanted to know what your choice of weapon would be for zombies.
Oh.
Like if you had one weapon.
An axe or something. I wouldn't want a gun because guns are loud, and wouldn't that just bring more attention to zombies?
I agree. I think you want something like fast. I think you want something that you can wield in two hands if necessary.
Two metal Spalding bats.
Spalding is a good company.
I think I'm going with like a machete or a katana.
But then you gotta sharpen that bitch.
That's fine.
Like eventually, if I'm getting in a routine of like, constant like swings to the head, my metal bat swing is gonna be lethal to a zombie eventually.
Oh, dude, I was killing it in like 8th grade when I played Little League, dude. I had 3 home runs one season. It was nuts.
But if you throw zombies in the mix, how many home runs?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm killing myself before that happens.
You know what I never understood? I feel like in zombie movies, people have like spiked bats and shit, right? Not only
bro,
Negan,
you can't,
but
you
other
can't
ones.
bro,
How do you do that?
You can't, bro. You start putting nails in a bat, the bat's eventually gonna fucking split.
Yeah, I always wonder how does the bat stay together, and also when you swing it, how does it stay together?
It's based on a fucking comic book. Get over it.
Well, so is this whole hypothetical. All right, guys. I hate to break it to you guys. I have to take a shit. So what do I do?
Shit in place right now.
Pants.
Right here?
Yeah.
I could use this candle lid.
Is it going to be a watery one, or is it going to be like? It's a relatively good question. Like,
it'll be solid.
Okay, then use that. Because obviously you can't use that if it's going to be watery. You're going to fucking drip it all over.
Where are you gonna
guys, I need to go to the bathroom. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not shitting in the room.
Go take a shit.
Go take a fucking shit, dude. We don't care.
Okay.
I hope it's a good wipe.